morning, our YouTubers out there. If it's if it's afternoon where you are, good afternoon. If it's night where you are, have a good night. Well, actually, good evening. That'll be a proper term. And this will be my first book haul. Yeah, I'm excited because all these books I got last month, and I'm doing it this month. So I'm starting this channel now, and yeah, let's just begin. The book I have is Persuasion by Jane Austen. It's a glare on the book. Okay. I, as stated in my first review, I usually pick my books based on cover, but with this, I didn't choose it based on cover because I'm trying to read some classic books, and I started reading this book, and I don't understand this at all. At all. And if you've read Persuasion and you understand it, please comment below and tell me what it's about. What is the beginning about? Because I just don't get it at all. So, I read you what the back says. It says, Anne Elliot has only one regret, that she listened to her family and broke off her engagement to Captain Wentworth. He was poor, but they were in love, and she didn't realize that love was enough. But Anne has a new chance. Captain Wentworth has returned from the Royal Navy with everything stacked against her. Can she overcome their heartbreak and persuade him to love her again? Beautifully presented for a modern teen audience, Jane Austen's masterpiece is one of the most enduring stories about the resilience of love. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm bad at pronouncing words. Really bad at pronouncing words. Very, very, very bad. Horrible. Yes, very horrible. Yeah, if you've read this book and you understand it, please comment below. Also, on the back, they tell you like all the books that Harper Teen does. So I'm going to try to read all of them. The only one I think I'm not going to read is Romeo and Juliet because I read that in school, and Scarlet Letter. So I read those two in school, and I understand them. Yeah. Persuasion. My mom had this Jane Austen, and yeah, The Words of Jane Austen. This big book. Yeah, filled with, it has Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Emma, and Persuasion. I will read this and see what the difference is, but right now, with reading this, I hope it's different. I really do. I hope it makes more sense in this one than in this one. Alright, so the next book is Star-Crossed by Josephine Angel. I'm bad at last names. But here it goes. So, this is the first book of the, I think, Star-Crossed series. Yeah, Star-Crossed trilogy. Yeah, series. Okay, so it says, Helen Hamilton has spent her entire 16 years trying to hide how different she is. Now it's getting harder. She's having nightmares of a desperate desert journey, visions of three women weeping tears of blood, and why she is possessed by the sudden, unstoppable urge to kill the handsome new boy in school, Lucas Delius. So, hopefully this is the next book I read. Hopefully. May not be, but I hope it is. Next one is Through to You by Emily Hainsworth. I believe this book came out recently. I believe it came out, yeah, this year. It came out this year. And it says, Viv is the love of Camden's life. Viv is the only person who cares. Viv is who makes Cam's life better. Viv is dead. But what if in another world Viv's death never happened? Yeah, me personally, I really don't like stories like this, but I'll give it a try. Because it's kind of like a romance story in a way. Give it a try, and I'll read you what the cover says. This is really long, so bear with me. Camden Pike has been grief-stricken since his girlfriend Viv died. Viv was the last good thing in his life, depending really, helping him rebuild his identity after a career-ending football injury, picking up the pieces when his home life shattered, and healing his pain long after the meds were off. And now he'd give anything for one more glimpse of her. But when Cam makes a visit to the site of Viv's deadly car accident, he sees some kind of apparition, and it isn't Viv. The apparition, the apparition's name is Nina, and she's not a ghost. She's a girl from a parallel world, and in this world, Viv is still alive. Cam can't believe his wildest dreams have come true. All he can focus on is getting his girlfriend back, no matter the cost. But things are different in this other world. Viv and Cam have both made their very different choices. Things between them have changed in unexpected ways, and Viv isn't the same girl he remembers. Nina is keeping some dangerous secrets too, and the window between the worlds is shrinking every day. As Cam comes to terms with who this Viv has become and the part Nina played in his parallel story, he's forced to choose, stay with Viv or let her go, before the window closes between them once and for all. So yeah, I hate the glare. Stupid son. Okay, so yeah, through to you. Next one is Sweet Dreams by Rachel Hawthorne. These books by Rachel Hawthorne, Catherine Clark, Emma Harrison, and some other authors, their books are usually like so cheap. Like these small books, like these teeny books, they're like $6 and they're so good, so awesome. Yeah, so good. Hello, mate. Practicing my Australian. How am I doing? I'm so glad the timing worked out for this culture exchange. I'll be crashing on yours by the time you get to mine. If you run into any problems, just find Alyssa. So she'll help you out with whatever you need. Your couch swapping mate, Rick. That's cute. Go have fun in Australia and leave me, your girlfriend, for an entire semester to waste away on campus alone. Think again. Your coach is already taken. Great. Great. Now I've got to find a place for the unbelievably hot, it turns out, Aussie to crash, but there's only one couch available. The one in my dorm room. Yeah, that did not make any sense right now. This one didn't make any sense. One line in here didn't make sense. But yeah. Sweet Dream by Rachel Hawthorne. Next is How to Uncage a Girl by Francesca Lia Block. So, this cover was made by Moria Madden. She's a girl who became friends with Francesca Lia Black on her MySpace page and helped create the photo for the jacket of this book. She's one of her fans, and this is what the cover, the hardback of it looks like. Okay. So, this says, the pain of wanting to fit in, the joy of being consumed by love, the shame of not feeling at home in your body, the strength in learning you're beautiful. These moments that every girl knows, for they are part of growing up, of uncaging yourself. From your childhood, your environment, your view of yourself. Francesca Lia Block follows the journey from girlhood to womanhood in this 3-part poetry collection that channels girls' innermost feelings and experiences and celebrates women everywhere. It is a call to embrace the girl within, to heal her and set her free. So this book kind of follows the pattern of like the books by Ella Hopkins, like Crank and Glass, except for with hers, it does follow a story, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. Like, I can't follow the story. It's like Emily Dickin's poem. I can't follow it. I cannot figure it out. if you know, if you read this book and you can follow the story, comment below and tell me. Tell me what it's about, please. I don't get it. Next is The Looks by Anna Godberson. Yeah, I'm reading this book current right now, and I know it's like really late, but I was kind of iffy on reading it. Not so. If you haven't read it, this is what it's about. Pretty girls in pretty dresses partying until dawn, irresistible boys with sly smiles and dangerous intentions, white lies, dark secrets, and scandalous hookups. This is Manhattan, 1899. Elizabeth and Diana Holland rule Manhattan's social scene, but when the girls discover their family's status is far from secure, suddenly everyone is a threat to their golden future. Set in a world of luxury and deception, this thrilling trip to the age of innocence is anything but innocence. Yeah, supercomputer. Yeah. So I'm reading this book now. So far it's really good, except for all the descriptions really get on my nerves. Like description of how it looks outside, how her dress is, how one person looks. Yeah, okay, we get it. It's not that big of a deal. I understand when books have like big descriptions. I get it. But they describe the same thing over again, like a room. How can you describe a room if you describe it once in full detail, but describe it again in more full detail? Make make a summary of this. Will you make a summary? Last but not least is The Ivy by Lauren Coons with Marina O'Meara. I actually really like this book. I read it. Good book. You're an adult now, right? Callie Andrews got into the most prestigious university in the world. Awesome. But now she has to go there. Now she has to. Sorry. Just shaking my head. But now she has to go there. In Harvard, she quickly realizes it's about far more than freedom from parents and making the grades. It's about the elite parties and the social connections and the boys. Oh my god, the boys. Kylie's love life is the definition of complicated, especially when her deepest secret falls into the hands of her arch enemy. I Yeah, this was a really good book, so I'm not really going to talk really much about it because I'm going to do a review on it hopefully soon. Yeah, The Ivy. So yeah, this is my first book haul. Comment below, say what to leave in, take out, like in the book, like in the first book review. And I'm sorry, it kind of sucks right now because this is my first one. I'm kind of doing it from the top of my head, and yeah, and I'm just like, and so have a good day, everybody. Yeah, ending sucks. Sorry.